Okay, low 727 completion video, customer Holland. Let me give you a little look around the room here real quick. Very different than the original kitchen. The original kitchen didn't go to the ceiling. The original kitchen didn't have all the same level, much shorter cabinets. This is a very clean kitchen as far as not a bunch of busy moldings or anything like that. But let me go around and cover you a couple things we had to do. First things first, here we had to add a 1/2 inch filler here and a 1/2 inch filler there. Again, this is a 36-inch refrigerator. It had a 36-inch hole. It would not fit without adding those in, but they come out good and clean, so we had to add that in to make a 37-inch space. All your bases here have been cut back and filled and finished. We got a finished board along the wall. We had 2 pieces of scribe, so we used both of those for that. Here on this one, we've got the opening for the stove is at 30 1/4, 30 for the microwave. They're going to have another person install the microwave. All your upper cabinets are completed. Again, that is our highest point, or lowest point, I should say, in the ceiling, where that's touching right there. Then your ceiling kind of slopes down, or up, I should say. The cabinets run level. About, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch or so, 5/16, something here is a gap. They're going to be getting the walls painted, and so I told her that best thing to do is have the painter backfill that with a backer rod and go ahead and caulk it to the ceiling, and then that way it just doesn't kind of show anymore. It kind of blends in, especially that textured ceiling, to get rid of that gap there. If you look over here on this side, it's consistent. Once he jumps the window, it was the same all the way across. But more importantly, when she has tile done, this height is level across from both sides. Right now there's a 3 1/8 inch margin here, 3 1/8 inch margin there, so everything's nice and symmetrical, everything's nice and level. That's what's going to look good when the tile goes on. That up there, once it's painted in, shouldn't even be noticed. Now we do have here an end panel for the countertop to sit on. We did have a filler here to adjust for the center of the window. Inside the sink base, you got CPVC pipes, so we had to do a small band-aid here over where we brought the pipe through. We went ahead and rolled up the disposer wire in the back, capped the black on that one. It is on the switch on the wall, and the switch is off. This dishwasher power is actually turned off. Dishwasher before was on the left-hand side of the window. Now, because she's got a Lazy Susan, it's on the right. So everything's done with there. We went ahead and pulled all the plumbing parts and stuff in. That is a cap for the drain. No glue, just been capped over it, keeps smell and stuff out. So, you know, pretty clean. I'm just going to have someone hook the sink up whenever they get the cabinets installed, or countertops installed for that. Upper cabinets are all done. Good shape there. Cut in, caulked in, finished with the scribe that we have. All your quarter round is done on the bottom. Now, there had to be a 1 inch filler added here. Because the end of the outlet on the wall was sticking out away. So we ended up having to slide this one down about 1 inch, but it is longer, slightly longer than the upper, so it'll look fine as far as the tile work goes. On the bottom, all your quarter rounds are complete. Opening for your dishwasher is right at 24 inches wide, so all your appliances should fit with no issues. Now let's talk about the island. Couple things on the island had to change just because she did not have finished floors under this. And you can see right there, they're probably going to have to put like a 3/4 inch plywood in that opening right there to make that level so that the actual stove can fit in there. But either that or it's going to have to be decked with some type of a hardwood floor. Either one won't show whenever the appliance is installed, but something will have to go in there because the legs on the range won't be long enough to reach down into that opening if you don't put something under it. Now back to the island. In the middle of the island, there was a big hole in the hardwood floor. See that down there? And she said that she did not want to use the sink anymore. It was an island sink here. So what we've done is we went ahead and glued this one onto the drain, capped it. These are valves. They shouldn't be no problem, but we went ahead and put brass caps and tape on the valves just in case, you know, better safe than sorry. Then we went ahead and run the electrical up here, run it to the outside, and went ahead and put it back on the outside wall like it was before, center of the wall. Now, that created a different shape of island than what's on the design. And the customer, I've got those laid out here. The customer's going to sign off on those in just a few minutes. But this, I think, really is nice and balanced. It's 24 inches here, 24 inches there, 9s on either end, 15 in the corner. That all worked out really well. The paneling we have one piece of paneling, so this angled wall saved us from having to go order another paneling too, because 4 foot of paneling would not have covered the L. So the angled wall fixed that as well. But all the quarter round is down on the floors. We put your outside corners and stuff on the edges of the toe kick, dress those edges up. Now let's look at the sink base. So on the sink base, she's going to want the drawer in this and a shelf. So whatever your base 24, that base 24 over there, whatever it has is what this needs. So that's going to be a left-hand runner, a right-hand runner, a left-hand and right-hand hanger in the back, which is the yellow hanger. That setup right there, that type of thing. And then a 24-inch drawer box. We went ahead and put the handle on here, but we'll take that off and add it to the drawer box. And then we're going to need a full depth shelf for the bottom. We had some clips that were left. There was extra clips this time, so we went ahead and put the clips in. But to make this a functional base, we're going to need those parts: the drawer box, the left slide runner, hanger, right side runner, hanger, drawer box, and then a full depth 24-inch base shelf. Everything else is completely done. We talked about this corner. I went ahead and cut this toe notch in this because, again, it was down to the floor. It did not have a round toe notch like it does now, which I think looks a lot better. One thing here that we could use is a replacement door, an RD 2430, to go on the end of that to create a nice finished panel. This actually is paneled all the way around. Besides that, that's a customer's issue. Nothing, if she wants to order it, that's fine. But it is one of those things that I talked to her about. If you guys want to order one, that we'll put it on when we come back out. Otherwise, I think we're 100% with this. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a great day.